Abigail Knapton, junior for Nebraska. It's her third platform final in 3 years. Fourth in 2017, eighth in 2018.
Platform diving is so different from springboard diving because it's much more like the floor X in gymnastics, and a little bit like aerial skiing. You do all these tricks in the air, but you have to figure out a way to get off the platform and jump up, even though you're almost 33 feet from the surface of the water before you jump.
Scores 6.5 and 7.
Do a backflip on skis.
Wow. And that, by the way, for Kalanji, the highest scoring dive of anybody so far in this platform competition. We're about midway through the second round. Abigail Knapton of Nebraska.
Oh, she misses that dive. And it really started off the platform. She leaned back away from the platform just slightly, so the takeoff sometimes determines what happens on the end of the dive. And if it's not a real consistent takeoff or imbalance, then you have trouble finding how to go in the water straight.
Just a 48 for Knapton. Now here's Jessica Parado. This is the highest degree of difficulty of any dive in this competition.
And this could be the key to her winning this competition. It's only in the second.
LaRue. Now Abigail Knapton of Nebraska. We talk about Olivia Rosendahl of Northwestern not having a 10-meter platform. They don't have one at Nebraska either.
No, they travel to Iowa, they travel to Missouri. A lot of time in the car getting to a pool where they can train. And she is really amazing. She's got charisma in her diving. She's fun to watch. I always look forward to watching Abigail Knapton. She's quick, she's pretty, she has a beautiful stretch and toe point. And her coach, Natalia Chikina, was an Olympian for Kazakhstan. And she's in her 12th year at Nebraska coaching.
7.5 to 8.5. A total of 70.
Opposite sides of the pool most of the time. They're all sitting on the same side here because of the configuration of the pool deck. But they all see it from a different angle. Abigail Knapton, the junior from Nebraska. Now that was a perfect arm stand. The entry into the water is a bit splashy, and what a pretty dive this is until that splash comes up, which means that she didn't quite get her arms together and her hands flattened to make that hole to get through. I think her hands were close together, but they weren't grabbed one over the other before she went in the water.
Abigail Knapton of Nebraska is next. Her diving career began in the summer between 8th and 9th grade when she switched to diving from competitive gymnastics. And a lot of divers are former gymnasts.
A lot of platform divers are, particularly. This event is a good transition from gymnastics. Not as much on the springboard, but this one, yes. Oh, that is, the possibilities on this dive are endless. And she's not quite all the way rotated to 3.5 somersaults, but look how high she is when she jumps off the platform and never loses her form, her toe point, her stretch. She did this dive beautifully in the preliminaries. It was